Craven has cited filmmakers Ingmar Bergman, Louis Buñuel, Alfred Hitchcock, Federico Fellini, Jean Cocteau, and Francois Truffaut as among his major influences. Craven's first film, The Last House on the Left, was conceived as a remake of Bergman's The Virgin Spring, 1960. The goat in the dream sequence at the beginning of A Nightmare on Elm Street was included by Craven as a homage to Buñuel. Craven's works tend to explore dysfunctional families, the nature of dreams and reality, and often feature black humor and satirical elements. The Last House on the Left and The Hills Have Eyes present ostensibly civilized families who are exposed to perilous situations and forced to exercise violence. A Nightmare on Elm Street, Shocker, and the Scream films address the process of addressing family trauma. Several of Craven's films are characterized by abusive familial relationships such as The Hills Have Eyes, A Nightmare on Elm Street, The People Under the Stairs, and others. Families in denial are a common thread throughout his movies, an idea Craven openly discussed. The family is the best microcosm to work with. It's very much where most of our strong emotions or gut feelings come from. I grew up in a white working-class family that was very religious. There was an enormous amount of secrecy in the general commerce of our getting along. If there was an argument, it was immediately denied. If there was a feeling, it was repressed. I began to see that as a nation we were doing the same things. The blurring of the barrier between dreams and reality, sometimes called rubber reality, is a staple of Craven's style. A Nightmare on Elm Street, for example, dealt with the consequences of dreams in real life. The Serpent and the Rainbow and Shocker portray protagonists who cannot distinguish between nightmarish visions and reality. The second part of Craven's career increasingly embraced metafictional elements. New Nightmare has actress Heather Langenkamp play herself as she is haunted by the villain of the film in which she once starred. At one point in the film, the audience sees on Wes Craven's word processor a script he has written, which includes the conversation he just had with Heather, as if the script were being written as the action unfolds. In Scream, the characters frequently reference horror films similar to their situations, and at one point, Billy Loomis tells his girlfriend that life is just a big movie. This concept was emphasized in the sequels, as copycat stalkers reenact the events of a new film about the Woodsboro killings.